Buried deep beneath this island, 1/2 mile from earth and sky, trapped like jam inside a sponge cake, here the British coalfields lie. Here are British miners crawling, sealing and milk in their hole, cramped in tunnels, hot like jungles, night and day to win the coal. Coal that burns to boil the water, coal that burns to make the steam, coal that burns to turn the turbine, coal that burns to fuel, coal that burns to fuel. Man's dream.
Hey, Johnny, you're going to sing it down. That's Blackpool. Oh, we can't tell them.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I've been volunteered to say something before we get going. Shut up! Ta. The play you're about to enjoy, well, it's about us here, and it takes place in a British coalfield, and above a British coalfield, on the borders of Scotland, Wales, and Yorkshire, where they meet. In fact, where they meet Northumberland, Lancashire, and the Midlands, anywhere where there's coal, right? And in keeping with that all over the place setting, the blokes named are
Joke, Tough, Yorkie,
Geordie, Kid, and I call Whack. Now the thing is, they also play a load of other blokes, just to confuse you like. For instance, Jock also plays
Duncan Viber,
the colliery manager. Tap also plays
Psycho,
a nutcase. Yorkie also plays Stanley, the conductor of the colliery brass band. Georgie also plays
Jimmy, the shy bookie man,
an underground sanitary operative. And Kid also plays
Wally,
a bloke who's been on the coal 40 years and has got pneumoconiosis or black lung disease as the Yanks call it. Now my part's Mike, a rather dashing union bloke, alright? Now please note, blatant change of accents.
Joke,
Duncan Viber.
Tough.
Psycho.
Yorkie,
Stanley.
Geordie, and Jimmy, the shy bookie man.
Kid.
Wally.
Right, so we're going to start. But before I do, I've got to give you, hey, and get this, a crash course in modern mining. And to do that, I'm going to quote from this NCB publication.
Coal's new face.
Right, he's sitting comfortably there. He's sitting comfortably there. Right, we'll start. Pick and shovel mining is as dead as the Tory party's economic policies. Actually, it says dinosaurs. More than 93% of all our coal is mined by machines. From coal faces costing £600,000 or more to equip. And there are more than 800 fully mechanised coal faces in Britain's 240 collieries, producing on average 600 tonnes a day. Hey, by the way, there's going to be a test on all this event in the evening, so think on all right. Now, the most important single innovation, which makes it technically possible for all our coal to be mined by machines, was the introduction of
The drop-free front.
a narrow strip running some 200 yards or more across the coal face. Self-advancing, power-operated route support provide this uncluttered working area, which is completely covered in formica, or should be according to this book, and along which the chain-hauled power steamer operates. Cooking coal and automatically loading their surface already. because they've got pneumoconiosis. And when he visited the Kent pit, the chairman of the NCB passed out with the heat. But we'd all do this job, wouldn't we, for £100 a week? So, you've been very good so far, ladies and gentlemen. So now, the factual bit over. We will discard the pristine overalls of the royal visitor. And we will suggestively strip to the great interest of the minor.
Da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da,
There goes Wally walking home from work,
stopping now and then to say hello.
There goes Wally with his hand inside his skirt,
stopping now and then to take a blow.
Our shift, day shift, goes on at 6 in the morning, comes off at 2 in the afternoon. Well, by the time I've got to watch and walk home, usually about 3. First thing I do, put kettle on. Then I go practice. Well, I say so myself. But we've a very decent band at Elbit.
Here comes Wally to his home and hearth.
Nice cup of tea before he plays.
Here comes Wally up the garden path.
What a way to finish off his days.
20 past to start. Neighbours saying except not right. Started as a bit of a joke, but now, from early, I wait a few minutes.
There's old Wally with his cornet to his lips, practicing as ever just the same.
There's old Wally before the bombshell hits, and the
Habits of a lifetime has to change.
What, I play cornet all the time I've been underground. Except for a few months when they put me on trombone. Well, they put me on that to start with, because I had long arms. Right.
There goes Wally, his blowing days are done.
Stopping now, never playing more.
There goes Wally. What's the price of coal a ton when you count the cost of all the tissue torn?
So there you have it. The moments of truth. Down here daily working 8 hours.
20 minutes of fuss now, 40 years of breathing coal dust.
Turns the miners, big ones back.
Bit of privacy, Jimmy. Wally, what are you doing it here for? I'm discharged with duty, man. Every bucket's as fresh as a daisy. I can't walk off, not half a mile with legs crossed. Take that light out of my hands, eh? You're not certain. There you are. Total privacy. Just a turn of the head. Hey, what? Have you ever considered who works closest to bowels of earth? You or me? Oh, silly sons. Hey, you know, if I was a surface bogman, I wouldn't get ignored like this. Oh, no. Up there, I'd be among society's respected members, sitting underneath VD notice, refusing to change 10 penny pieces. Hey, smiling in the reflection into your rival brass driving. Hey, one of that brings me nicely on to the band. How's that doing, eh? What did you think to my suggestion for competition? Handel's water music, the long movement. Something wrong. Is life a strain? It don't sound like it. Oh, what's the matter, Wall? Leave me alone, Jimmy. Nobody appreciates lavatorial humour anymore. Bam, 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 bam.
There's nothing like the feeling when it's over. Standing in the shower, getting clean, scraping up the big rhymes, even in your own time. Another shift of coca from the sea. Now everybody knows the place you can't wash unless you get a mate to help you out. But there's another quarter, not reach back soap and water, and just in case there's anyone in doubt, if only it were possible to shower. Every man is thirsty, time today. What a lovely view. Instead they never see until they show upon that old X-ray. But let's not worry now about tomorrow. Another shift of coca from the steam, washing all the muck off the NCB can. Standing in the shower, getting clean.
Yeah, I know you did, kid. But you can try and overcome it. Yeah, just because your lad goes to some Tory hothouse, Johnny.
It believes in the 3 R's, Geordie.
What's that like? Rugby, reaction and rifle training?
Look, can we not have the great education debate in rehearsal, please, gentlemen? Ready? 1, 2.
Is your boys having played a traditional standard?
It is actually, Jock, yes.
Funny, I thought you might have a part-time job, repairing the motorway.
Thank you very much. Are we ready? 1, 2.
Sandy, which piece are we doing?
Just let us start, Cap. You never know. You might even recognise it.
I'm coming up to stop, I'm Stanley.
Oh, and I do beg your pardon. I'm just very conscious of our little time ways. We're about to play the competition piece. After 4. Oh, and we'll have the cornet solo in as well. After 4. 3, 4.
without Wally. Do you want me to go and fetch him for you, Stanley? It's no trouble. I'm in the minute.
Would you mind, kid?
No, because I know what it's like when you want to do something and you haven't got all you require for the job.
No, look, you don't get lost anymore.
You know better than he. I'll plan, Wally.
Hey, well, maybe I should come then, eh?
Hey, why don't we all go and we can conga?
I was out pit this morning, and he drew a gun on me.
Oh, here we go.
Hey, and he said for me to take me trousers down.
Oh, shame.
Hey, then he said to me, well, he had a gun actually, so I took me trousers right down.
I was thinking of stabling out with the job's done to his head.
Hey, and then he said to me, get this, he said, shit.
Oh, yes.
Well, he had gone, so I didn't argue.
Jimmy, have you seen Wally?
Let him get it over with, for Christ's sake.
That's right, let me finish. See, I've done this bloody great turn. Like a baby's forearm. and then remote in person, he ordered me to eat it.
You had lunch with it then, did you?
Yes, I did have lunch with him.
Look, Jimmy, Wally has failed to turn up to a crucial band rehearsal as unofficial central office of information round here. Can you tell us where he is, please?
That's the word I were waiting for, is at home. What's the address? Please. Are you ready for this? It's 60 Collier's End. Right! There it is! What? 60 Collier's End? Wally's front door. What does it look like?
Looks like a kid having a piss from it.
You keep back.
It's locked. Well,
Wally? Walter? Can you go upstairs, Stanley?
Hey, good thinking. Climb up and see.
That's no head for heights.
Hey, didn't dictate, Stan. You can whack it.
no, I can't have excuse getting with my man sent to know.
Always be asked to step into the peak, isn't it? Hey, Jock! Something on your boot, boy, let's have a look.
How did I get up here?
Can you see him?
Eyes in bed.
Colin!
Walter, it's not taking any notice.
Hey, perhaps he's dead.
You whack. Sure.
Terry stands here.
Wally, stands there. It's pulled the bedclothes over his head.
Right. There's only one thing to do. We'll have the break door down. Put him down. Now, I need to find something to use as a battering ram. Something nice and thick.
I found it, Stan.
Yeah?
Something nice and thick.
Oh, good. What is it? Hey? Right. Oh. Right, I'm doing this for music, right?
Oh, yes. Thank you, gentlemen. After 3. 1, 2, 3. Yeah! This will never do, Wally boy.
You should be rehearsing, Walter.
He was for less than a month now.
I'm saying nothing, Wal. I don't make blanket statements.
What are you doing in bed, Wal?
Something wrong.
You're not feeling very well.
What's up?
Have I need to
What do you mean?
Who finished?
For Christ's sake, you might be a little less cryptic.
Hey, bit of respect. This is a senior bandsman. How do you mean finished, Wal?
With the band?
Bollocks. We've got a competition coming up. You're our star. Come on in, player.
I can't play no more.
Why not?
No breath.
Go on, temporary one.
Doctor will give you something.
I will have a whip round for an iron alone.
Hey, whack. Shut up.
I'm trying to cheer you up, I am. I've got a great bedside man, and I have. When I'm not playing a blanket dance. Don't get me wrong for long. What's done it? Is it all this dust at the moment?
No, I've felt it coming on for some time.
Aye. Can't help, what can it want? You know what you've got to do? You've got to stay off work, man. Keep out the dust. And I'm sure you'll find with the competition time you'll be as right as rain.
Aye, that's it.
You stay put.
We'll look after you. That way you'll be fine, Wally. don't think he has. Was it? Darling, there's a chance he might not make it in time for the competition. Well, I think there is, isn't there? Yeah, I think he's got something seriously wrong with him. I think he has.
Oh, for crying out loud, man. He spent his whole life down the pit, having enough coal in his lungs to solve the energy crisis single-handed.
NCB stands for National Coal Board. The
Miners' friend, that's what we're told.
But what does it stand for when
Dust around us hovers. No chance, brothers.
NCB stands for National Coal Board.
Amazing wages, so we're told.
But what does it stand for when our
Lungs are empty coffers. No chance, brothers. Coal that burns to boil the water. Coal that burns to make the steam. Coal that burns to turn the turbine. Coal that burns to fuel man's dream. NCB stands for National Coal Board. On our behalf, they manage, we're told. But what does it stand for when the dust has finally got us? No chance, brothers.
Oh, come on, let's face it. We've got no bloody chorus, where? What are we going to do? I said, what are we going to do?
Well, I'll tell you one thing, man. We didn't get nothing done about all this dust when we've got clear evidence in front of us what it can do to a man. Why, I think it's pathetic. It's not pathetic. It's an insult, I think, to Wally.
right.
So the last 6 months we're breathing dust, the dust that the fixing brings. There's more dust in the air. You can tell, you can tell from your chest very well. For the last 6 months we've been making complaints to the gaffer on our ship. For the last 6 months we've been taking samples of the air we sniff. There's more dust in the air. You can tell from your cough. Can't shake it off, tell from your cough very well. For the last 6 months we've been saying, stop this and call it a day, stop this. For the last 6 months we've been paying through the nose the expensive way, through the nose for the way to pay. There's more dust in the air. You can tell from your plan, time and again, tell from your plan very well.
Right, lads. As chairman of this emergency meeting, I'd like to call on Mike here, our union rep, to outline the situation as he sees it.
Thanks,
Mike.
Jordan. Well, the situation as I see it's this. We're working a seam with a variable thickness. Now, when it thins, as it has done a lot, and we get a seam height less than minimum cut at shearer, As well as coal, we're forced to take out a considerable amount of rock from roof and floor, which increases dust by up to 20 times. It's like trying to cut a half-inch groove with a 3/4-inch chisel. Now, when dust level goes up above a certain amount, by law, management have to do something about it, which they do, but it takes time. And in the meantime, we're working in it. Now, nobody expects a perfect regular steam, but the fact is that steam's spinning a downright more than anybody expected, and management are trying to get coal out with machinery they've got, rather than laying out more money on a shearer with a smaller minimum cut. So when it thins, we can come down with it. None of this is the dust over limit or under limit crap. The problem don't arise. It's straightforward. Either they lay out or we pay out. And if anyone's forgotten how we pay, look at Wally.
So, Mike, would you like to put that in the form of a motion?
No. I tell you why. A demand like that from us won't stand a chance. Unless we get the support of the other two ships that I can day shift onto and night shift onto, we can forget it. We might as well go back now.
Hold on. Let's get it down to proportions.
Dan, through the chair, eh?
Well, what about that cornet player, Mr. Chairman? I mean, what about the band? Here's Mike talking about... Well, what is he talking about? The support of other two ships and all that stuff we don't do, presumably.
Necessary, yes. Health and safety is an important issue.
Well, of course it bloody is, but how does all this escalation get banked at competition without Wally? It doesn't.
Hang on, what's this about? Wally or conditions?
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm a bandsman.
What the bloody hell do you think I am?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, this walkout's about Wally.
As far as I'm concerned, it's about conditions.
Lads.
Well, it's about the same thing.
Look! We've got two objectives here, and both of them are interconnected.
Well, certainly, but why assume in advance that the management will only respond if all three ships come out?
Because they've done sod all till now, that's why.
We haven't walked out till now.
Our ship is only 10% of total output. They'll ride it.
Look, Wally is lying in bed saying he's finished. But I've known him have a bad chest before. Now, I'm not saying ignore the dust. It's obviously made it worse. But the longer he lies there, the harder it'll be for him to get over it. And psychologically, he'll convince himself he's had it, whether he has or not. Now, the way I see it, instead of going off at deep end, we should be getting Wally practicing.
I agree with Stanley. Get Wally practicing.
I mean, by all means, tell the management what we think.
Yeah, but they won't listen though, will they? It'll be come back and we'll talk about it. We'll be back where we started.
When you get Wally practicing, but you can't even get him up.
How do you know that?
Look, it stands to reason, doesn't it? What's the point of us complaining about dust levels if other two ships are still working in it? Use your bloody head, will you?
Mr. Chairman,
Haven't given this matter some considerable thought while the rest of this meeting attacked one another.
Look, you, piss off. We're talking about what to do here, all right?
I have come to the conclusion that the practical solution to the problem we have before us can be found in the pages of any angling textbook.
I don't believe this.
No, hold on. Give him a chance.
I finish, Mr. Chairman.
Well, by all means, chap, if it's relevant, and we'll come to the point.
Someone asked quite sensibly, how do we get Wally to practice if we can't get him out of bed? As every fisherman knows, to get your fish to rise, you need an attractive bait. Well, considering my metaphor, and I think you see it fits very nicely, to get Wally to rise, we need to present him with an attractive bait. Now, I would like to table a motion that this meeting sends the band to Wally's house and that we play outside his window, working on the principle that when he hears us play, he wants to get himself going and pull his bloody self together.
Hey, you know, that's brilliant. All those in favour?
Right, that's carried unanimous with just the one abstention. And in the meantime, Mike, if you'd like to pass on our feelings about the levels of dust on to management.
morning, gentlemen.
Morning, sir. Damn fine idea to hold a board meeting in the gymnasium every time.
Yes, that's what we all want, isn't it? Healthy British coal industry. Gentlemen, this is Colliery and Ian Jones.
He popped along this morning to tell us about a little bit of
Bother he's experiencing at the moment.
my manager, Vidal. Allow me to introduce myself. On Barbell is my productionary manager.
How do you do? Pam.
And on KTL multi-exercise, my area deputy director mining. Pleased to meet you, Adam. And on Benchpress, my manager for industrial relations in the area.
Pleased to meet you, Myra.
And on Railway Industry, my area deputy director administration.
How do you do, Ada?
Morning, just a check, right? Ada, could we have the latest ASMU reading before we get there?
Yes, he's 131 miles away, sir.
What's ASMU area director?
Oh, recent breakthrough in mining technology, right? ASMU. After starting monitoring you. Change! Sorry, Ida. I interrupt you.
Briefly, area director, the day shift on line number 2 place has done a plug. They claim the dust level's too high.
Fair or unfair?
Officially or unofficially?
Actually.
Probably we're testing.
No, of course, Ida.
Indeed.
Is that a regular problem?
Bob, yes.
What do you usually do?
The usual.
Successful? Say it again then, what's the problem?
Seeing things regularly more than we allow for. The allegation is it's too dusty too often.
Change! Are we legal?
You're not legal, no.
Well, what's the problem?
I don't wish to appear flippant, area director, but the main problem is never gone. Running a close second is the condition for their return. The shield is smaller than usual.
I mean, that seems more like a problem by God.
Well, expensive maintains production.
Unnecessary that the news is temporary.
And is it temporary?
We're keeping our fingers crossed.
Quickly, are the other two ships still working?
Yes, sir.
Can't go all that bad, then can it? Change! Never known them walk out here for dust before. Hang on indefinite, usually. Any unusual attendance circumstances like that?
How do you mean, sir?
Changes in routine, sticky dismissal. What I call diluting the progress.
I don't think so, sir.
History of militancy.
Come see, come, sir.
Puzzling.
Chairman's visit, sir.
Yes, just what I was thinking. Now then, by God, the dual visit from top brass soon.
On the 23rd.
Yeah, it's not really on, is it? Keep dropping in. Some of your lot being out.
Point taken, area director.
Every day, decisions are. Something's gone unraveled. I think there's more to this than meets the eye. You sniff it up, by God, then we'll play our hand. Jolly good. Time for a quick dip before lunch today. Last one in the water's a minor.
Jimmy, and nice to see you. How are underground sanitary matters now? Everything ship shape? I'm in ship shape. Come in to close the door. On second thoughts, leave it open. Your work does give you a certain air. Jimmy, sit down. Jimmy, it's absolutely essential to have those 2 steaming buckets with you. Can't you put them outside the door?
Hey, I don't think people in each other officers would appreciate that, Mr. Vidal. Stench of filth corridor in no time.
And we don't want that, do we? Jimmy, cigar? Ooh. A glass of whiskey. A holiday for 2 of you. This is mine, a wonderful thing. Jimmy, who knows everything that goes up in this pit?
Me.
No false modesty with you, is there?
It's a fact.
Can I come straight to the point?
Not something you know and thought.
The walk out.
Oh, yeah. What did you do?
Precisely to do, what did to do? Oh, what a complicated to do. On the surface appearing to be about X. What's underneath being about Y? What do you make of Why? How do you see it?
Well now, let me see. I always think of Y as being, how shall I put it? Quite a tricky little letter.
Yes, how true. Say more.
A little bit more, right. It can turn a man into a boy.
I think I understand.
You see, without it, I'm Jim. With it, I'm Jimmy. It's a diminutive ending, that's right. It all comes back to me now.
All right, look, we both know what this walkout's about when you boil it down, don't we? We don't have to beat about the bush. When you've been in the game as long as we have, you know the score. What do the men say they've actually walked out about?
Dust.
But that doesn't fool the seasoned campaigner, does it? Because what have they actually walked out about, Jimmy? What have they actually walked out about? It's so transparent, so bloody obvious, I don't even have to say it.
Dust.
Bullshit! I've done it twice as bad as this.
Can I quote you on that?
Look at the dust in this office. Do I walk out about it? They've never walked out about dust before.
You've never had to start cornet playing with capacitator before.
A glimpse of what I'm up against.
You see, they have the living proof right before their noses what it can do to a man. It isn't to do. That's expression for it. And as for what they're going to do about that annual competition coming up, fuck knows.
The bastards! Dust! They're cornet players with a leather so they piss off.
Now, just a minute, his bloody lungs are gone.
Get out of my chair! No one in this country's in the mess it's in. It's like dealing with a bunch of children. Read quick the face, Jimmy. What is this? A bit of extra rehearsal in firm's time? Yes, well, we'll soon see about that.
All right to take them buckets, Mr. Vigard.
Don't leave them in here.
Isn't mine a wonderful thing? The idea is, we're wanting to hear the music and be so moved by its heavenly resonance that he says, "Bugger me, I must be dead." I can't live without it. Where's the cornet? Right? 1, 2.
Sandy, which piece are we doing?
The allegro. And if you don't pay more attention, I'm reintroducing fine system.
Hey, that were democratically voted out.
Just a joke, Mike. You know, the great British alternative to killing yourself.
It's now that we decided against the Allegro again. It's just a slow movement from the competition piece.
All right. Tap the slow movement from the competition piece. And I think I'm getting an else. 3,
Believe me, I like my crack of the whip.
What do you think me back, Mr. Is it right?
Whatever the teaching in correctional nowadays, that's certainly isn't musical appreciation.
Ah, well, in my books are. Gross bending on the public thoroughfare before dusk. Ain't you came down here, Steve?
Well, you show me this little book of yours, and I piss on it for you! What's the daisy, sir? Assault the police officer using obscene language. Congratulations, you just won yourself a night in an inn. Here, take one, man. Take us off. Oh, you want to accompany your friends, sir? Fair enough.
It's the SPG, lads.
You might have hit my head against your radio officer.
No! Never strike a man while he's down. Stand him up, someone.
Make no mistake about that!
Just a minute. What the bloody hell's going on?
That's what I'd like to know.
We're playing ball. We're dropping out of competition. We're disbanding the band.
Tied up a couple.
Tired of a couple.
Oh, Christ, we've got a all right, settle down, will you? So Wally can't play, what's that going potty about? Get a grip, sit down. Had a bit of news from management. The reply to our demand. Don't get your hopes, it'll be fairly straightforward, 2 fingers is the gist. Lads, I know for a fact, if someone had been killed outright due to negligence, by now we would have had a sound course of action worked out, wouldn't we, eh? But don't let it fool you. Just might be slow, but it's still a killer. And lads, go quick, go slow, in the end, you can't be deader than dead. So, machinery on tools inadequate. What we're going to do about it, eh? Find a few more coppers to do over, eh? Or get the support of the other 2 ships. But let's get this handed aimed at right people for that bloke's sake, because that bloke deserves better than this.
Very nicely put, Michael. Especially that bit about you can't be deader than dead.
You know, Merv used to say that, because he was Welsh.
Makes sense to be all together on this.
Well, I think it's unanimous, I guess.
When you've got a problem, you just can't solve them all. Don't resort to suicide. Give your friends a call. We'll pull through if we've got you, brothers. We'll do fine, it's guaranteed. You won't know what you gotta do. You do it for us, we'll do it for you. All together, brothers, we will succeed.
When you're only one voice, you whistle in the dark. Gotta get a backing group, then you'll make them shout.
We'll pull through if we've got you, brothers, we'll do fine, it's guaranteed. You won't know what you gotta do. You do it for us, we'll do it for you. All together, brothers, we will succeed. Don't forget the raindrops, they're only very small, but together in the ocean, they make the cliff tops fall. We'll pull through if we got you, brothers, we'll do fine, it's guaranteed. You all know what you gotta do. You do it for us, we'll do it for you. All together, brothers, we will succeed. Santa gives out presents at Christmas every year. We know you couldn't do it without his present, dear, dear, dear.
98% of the crapometer. Hey, the motor has got your total support to the two ships.
Wonderful, bloody marvellous.
Hey, there's not an arse needs wiping in all kit.
Total support.
Ah, great bunch of lads.
All we did was sing a song.
No, that's not what really happened. That was just symbolic.
What did happen then?
Well, we held a meeting and we picketed. Yeah, I took it quite seriously for the charity.
Oh, I'm most conscientious in the bits that happen off stage.
Ah, but there is one thing though. They have come out on a condition.
Right. First, if I could just have your attention, lads. On behalf of day shift on 2, I'd just like to say thank you very much for all your support. It's absolutely fantastic. And I'm sure a short, sharp stoppage will convince management we mean business and we'll get machinery to do the job properly. Now, about this condition, I must say it comes as something of a surprise. Oh, no, I don't want to offend anybody, but, well, we've occasionally had the feeling that the band was not, how shall I say, taken very seriously. Yeah, I know you like the carols at Christmas, but, no, anyway, it's wonderful to know that you're behind us now. To the extent that you've come out with us and at the same time insist that we represent colliery at annual competition as per usual. However, without Wally, there is a problem. I mean, that's why we dropped down. Apart from anything else, it didn't seem right. I mean, after all he's done for the band all the years. But, seeing as how you have made it quite plain what you think, and if we can find a replacement for Wally, which of course is by no means certain, and if Wally doesn't mind, because there must be no disregarding a law in this matter, then we will respect this meeting's wishes.
Oh, for Christ's sake, hurry up with this then.
And the band will very happily compete in Blackpool in 3 weeks' time. And once again, may I say thank you very much for your wonderful display of solidarity. Thank you.
We'll pull through now. We've got you, brothers. We'll do fine. It's guaranteed. You all know what you gotta do. You do it for us, we'll do it for you. All together, brothers, we will succeed.
And can we not have a big thing about it this time? I just want someone to put the boots smartly into Dad's hands and send them, but not me, no!
No, it's done, Stanley.
I've always looked up to you, Stan.
Well, it's me. No, don't pull that bedclothes over you. Well, I've got wonderful news. Other 2 ships have come out. Hey, how about that, eh? And what do you think they say? The band is greatest thing since Dagenham Girl Pipers. Isn't that incredible, eh? After 18 bloody years, overnight recognition was. And even more incredible, they say it's unthinkable for colliery not to be represented at Blackpool. Of course, we told them no, not without you. Of course, they did try and bully us. Get a load of this, mate. The idea of a standing even crept into the Iran. The callousness of it shocked us. But that's fans for you, Walt. No, I'm proud to say we firmly maintained our position. A categoric, flat, unchallengeable negative. Unless, of course, you think that we're carrying our devotion to you to dangerous extremes, Walt. And you say to us, no, go on, lads. Don't mind me. Find a replacement. Don't
good.
Oh, no matter. It's worth a few quid now, that might.
Go on then, give it a blow.
I can't play it.
It's meant to be easier if you take it out the case.
Hey, there's a note for you.
Oh, yeah, and a dead hamster. And oh, look, a porno mag. And oh, look, that's where Glenn Miller's aeroplane got to.
You wax,
Dear all,
I wondered when you noticed I'm not the only cornet player in the world. Do us a favour, will you? Ask whoever you get to play in the competition, would they mind who's in this? Don't see why it should miss the big events on my account. See you. Thanks. All the best.
Wally.
Heroic resignation.
And a belly when it's more request.
Yes. Run out of tea.
Cheers, Wally. So, now we're going to do the guest. But I happen to know a very fine cornet player. Sends me a Christmas card every year.
Hey, where's it in?
Where did they put it this week, Stanley? The stamp has always got a kangaroo on it.
Colliery manager, Lloyd. Since last we met, things seem to have rather taken a turn for the worse.
Yes, Harry, Director. When I found out the day she'd done to as a brass band and they'd lost their cornet player, I was quite convinced they'd pissed off because of that. So I turned their demands down flat. And that's when the other two shifts walked out, so...
Damn fine idea to hold a board meeting in the sauna area, Director.
Yes, well, we all seem to be in hot water now, don't we? What's the latest dashboard reading?
Mile and a half, sir.
Could there be some connection, I asked myself.
And the 23rd of notice,
Yes, Senator, thank you.
What would it cost to re-equip the fence?
Stand by for the first water, gentlemen.
About £50,000. Is that in any sense a feasible outlay?
What was the last level respirable dust index on Wolverine?
Over. I notified the inspector of mine rectify the situation. Didn't get him to a chance before the afternoon and night shift went, sir.
And would you say the scene was permanently thin?
No one can say so. You can do anything.
Okay. Decision time. Well, what I suggest is, you offer the man a return to work for a trial period, on the understanding that if the scene incurs previously agreed high dust levels over an allotted space of time, then we agree the seam is thinned and re-equipped. Of course, you'll have to arrive at the exact figures with your engineers and make them realistic. Understand me, by God? And by God, get the men back by the 23rd. Okay? Fingers crossed, gentlemen.
Nowadays this world is full with people underused, dropped in when to sink or swim, outside the door they queue.
No one wants them anymore. The waste is quite obscene. Scrapped at birth and scrapped at death, and all points in between. But we're not like that.
No, we give up hope a chance. Yes, sir. We believe if you got to cease, you were made to that. You
duck better.
Can I have a go?
Skills they've got are obsolete, potentials left to rot. Now the Yankee microchip can do the bleeding lot. But we're not like that.
We give a bloke a chance, yes sir. We believe if you got to exist, you were made to dance. You are the one.
Excuse me, this might not be an opportune moment, but can you play the cornet? Do you mind proving that, please? I'll show these muscle men.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Once we were all farming men, we owned our strips of land, but we got tricked and they got nicked, and we became the hands. But we're not like that.
No, we give a bloke a chance, yes sir. We believe if you got to exist, you were made to dance. You are the one.
Excuse me, can we play the cornet?
Oh, we.
Well, are you any good?
Oh, maybe.
Well, would you like to have a go with this one?
Oh, why not? Ba 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 ba.
Hey, we found him! Peace! Bang! Shit! Come on, you're avoiding me!
Once we were all working men, daily hired and fired, till automation changed all that, and we were not required. But no, we give a bloke a chance, yes sir. We believe if you got to exist, you were made to dance. You are the one.
One small step for man, one tiny leap for mankind.
And it's just a wee blow for me. And I got it up for my time. Whatever happened to the training speech program, anyhow?
Give us a bloody go!
So now with land and labour gone, we live inside our brains. Made to think by TV link, you'd think we'd go insane. But
We're not like that!
No, we give a bloke a chance, yes sir. We believe if you got to exist, you were made to dance. You are the one.
Psycho!
Why did he call you psycho?
because he's the most dangerous individual in the whole of mine history.
Who was it who sat on the shaver while it was cutting?
I was tired.
Aye. Who was it who walked about in the wasteman while it was still active?
I collect fossils, you see.
Who bet you could draw 200 yards along an unsupported face?
A woman?
You know what you are, don't you? And I'm going to be dead charitable now with this little cactus. You're a dickhead.
Sergio, if you were Louis Armstrong himself, I wouldn't have you in the band. Here, John. Get us back to Wally, will you?
Johnny, if you do me a favour, son, run that round to Wally, yeah?
Kid, like you heard you said a drink, yeah? There you go.
Right. Do you want to win 50 quid? Take that round to Wally, take. Good night.
We've tried everyone.
Hey, do you reckon I can play?
About as well as I can.
I've got the bloody things on me. Great. Thought I heard one then.
Ah, like a mirage when you died at first. No, what are you doing then?
Bloody hell, it's the cavalry! John Wayne's coming to rescue us!
Where's it coming from? Was that you?
We'll give him all his cornet.
He did, Jamie. Oh, Cycle. My little angel. Get off. Oh, welcome to the great brotherhood of brass bandsmen. It's an honour to have you among us. Here, I thought we were done for. Oh, me of little faith. Well, go on then. Play us another. Give us your old repertoire. Go on, we'll stay up all night.
No, I'm not in mode anymore.
And modest way. No, don't be shy, Cycle. You're very talented. I've always said so.
Look, to tell you the truth, it's the only tune I know.
Practice the next 3 weeks, can't you?
In that case, I'm not interested. I thought you just wanted someone to stand in for it now.
Oh, no. You have a rare embryonic musical ability. A fertile seed of talent. What you are sleeping. It must be watered and nurtured so that it grows into a whopping great flower.
Now, look, I've got to see my girlfriend. I'll see you later.
Oh, well. You seem to be under the impression you have a choice in the matter. No. Understand. God has blessed you with a seed of talent. And 12 hours a day for the next 3 weeks, and that seed will be watered. Good. So let's introduce him to his tutor.
Hey, what are you doing? I don't understand stuff, eh? Who is to the teaching?
You really did go to a comprehensive school, didn't you?
You want to see me, Mr. Nigel?
That's right, Jimmy. One of the systems in the management laboratories over flowing. I wonder if you'd be good enough to take a look at it.
My son introduces a specifically underground fluctuation stoppage, I'm afraid.
I see.
You see, if the roadways of that pitch are constantly redug, straining earth reclaims them. And while there's a skeleton crew down there keeping tunnels open, law says I have to be down there emptying the buckets.
I am aware of the engineering and legal requirements, thank you.
I will purely information for the audience, Mr. Vice. So, Are you looking forward to Chairman's visit on 23rd? What will you do? Take him down and hope he don't notice? Or come clean and try and describe what it's normally like? I'm sure you'll find it embarrassing, whatever you decide.
It has occurred to me that the timing of the visit rather makes me your favour, Jimmy. Don't gloat.
Well, why don't you give him then?
I don't intend to discuss the matter with you.
Very sensible, Mr. Rygar.
Because it's irresponsible what you're doing.
Otherwise, we'll just finish up shouting at one another.
There is a procedure laid down for death levels that exceed the approved figure.
So, we'll leave it to proper channel then, eh?
Which does not involve pissing off before I have a chance to make the improvements.
You have a chance to do something about it for the last 6 months.
Jimmy, I said I don't want to talk about it. We have done something. Every time there's been high levels, I've taken the bloody remedial action.
Yeah, but the point is, it shouldn't be happening at all. That seems thin, and you know it. Anyway, don't get aerated with me, because if the shit is going to hit the fan, I'll be in the element.
I don't want to talk about it.
Fair enough. There's no point in either of us getting worked up about it. We'll be back at work before Mr. High and Mighty comes anyhow.
After you say that?
Well, we'll get what we want before 23rd. It's in the buckets.
In the bucket?
Oh, yes. He can tell a man's future by reading his buckets. And I've studied the whole piece.
Jimmy, I can see how studying a man's bucket might tell you something about his immediate past. Quite frankly, the idea of predicting the future by turd casting is ridiculous. Not to say disgusting.
Well, you can scoff if you like, but I've never known a stool to be wrong. Hey, what about spirits? No time for them either, I suppose.
Absolutely not.
I've a bit got time for you. They've been asking about you. You always come when the soul is troubled. I can't think what's troubling you at the moment, though, Mr. Bygar.
Jimmy, could you effect a rendezvous?
Aye, I can even arrange a meeting. Cross me by, Silver. I'll take a check with your banker's card if it's difficult. Right. Is there anybody there? Prepared to have a word with... What's your Christian name?
Duncan.
Prepared to have a word with Duncan about his dispute with the day shift on 2.
This is incredible.
You telling me he must be fucking desperate. So, for the last time of asking, before Duncan has to forfeit his fire on account of all the spiritual energy this takes, whether you come or not. Is there anybody there? Yeah! Jesus, Dorothy and Mary, it's actually worked. Then, cross the river of the dead and reveal yourselves.
I just wanted the management fixed. How do you do? Duncan Bygar, manager of this colliery.
I am Sir Matthew Armstrong.
What, all of you?
I am Sir Matthew Armstrong, owner of this colliery in 1857.
I am Sir Matthew Armstrong, son of Sir Matthew Armstrong, owner of this colliery in 1887.
And I am Sir Matthew Armstrong, son of Sir Matthew Armstrong, son of Sir Matthew Armstrong, owner of this colliery in 1970.
I am Sir Matthew Armstrong, son of Sir Matthew Armstrong, son of Sir Matthew Armstrong, son of Sir Matthew Armstrong, owner of this colliery in 1947.
Ah, yes, well, you want to be just the right chap to help me. You see, I'm having a little bother with the men.
You own their houses. True enough.
Didn't look about in your day, did you?
Saxon, there's plenty more where they come from.
Oh, yes, the beauty of a non-unionized workforce.
Bring in the troops!
Bring in the troops. Bring in the troops, that's a good one. See me afterwards.
Sell the pitch, it's not worth the trouble.
Who to?
The government, I did.
Yes, and a very clever move was too, Squire. Gentlemen, fascinating, but times change. Don't get me wrong, I'm not poo-pooing your ideas, but you've not run into a bloke called Karl Marx on that side of the river, have you? He's not cocking up the afterlife as well, is he? Yes, well, on this bank, both of his ideas have caught on.
In that case, give in.
Pardon?
Concede.
Capitulate!
That's not very British.
To lose a battle is not to lose the war.
And that's very British. Gentlemen, thank you. It's been very illuminating. Do drop by again. Bring in the troops, you old dog. To lose the battle is not to lose the war. Very shrewd.
Did you learn all, Mr. Vigar?
Oh, that's a great deal, Jimmy.
Like what?
I found out where Margaret Thatcher gets her ideas from. Very talented, Walter.
Do I know him? Yeah, you do actually, Wally, yeah. Yeah, you know him. Who is he? Bloody psycho.
I know what you mean, Wally, but he is prepared to use your cornet.
Haven't you got enough problems?
My sentiments exactly. Until I heard you play.
I didn't know he could play.
Well, we got away with some people, eh, Wally? Lights under bushels, Wall. Lights under bushels. Of course, he's not what you'd call a fully fledged musician.
What do you mean by that? Well, he's not as good as you, Rob.
Oh, but the potential, you should hear it.
It's that sort of raw talent you dream of getting your hands on, Wall.
I mean, he can't play.
Yeah, that's right.
If only a wee bit of tuition, that's true.
How much tuition?
If you wanted you spare room,
And we keep him away for the next 3 weeks on drugs.
Not enough.
They'd never do it.
He's giving me solemn
He
word.
hasn't got a solemn word.
oh, well, if there's nobody else, it's not bad.
Well, if it says he'll practice.
Hang on a minute.
I'll practice. I'll give it a go. Right. We'll bring him round first thing tomorrow. You should see his face, Wall. It made him so happy. No, Psycho, you can't sit on Wally's doorstep all night waiting for first glimmer of dawn. Control your enthusiasm, lad.
Thank you, Mr. Vigar.
I wonder if we could have a chat. Off the record.
All right, what about?
Conditions for a return to work, like.
Never close the door on negotiations, Duncan.
£50,000 is a lot of money.
Right, enough, Mr. Vigar. But you can't buy a new pair of lungs though, can you?
I can't spend that sort of money re-equipping too.
End of conversation.
Without being demonstrated, it's warranted.
Well, work on it. Then you know.
All right. No one's pretending conditions are perfect, but you know as well as I do. Whenever they've been bad, we've done something about it.
Aye, it costs us for more.
Duncan, what we want is not something that eases the headache when it occurs. What we want is something that stops us getting bloody headache in the first place.
Mike, tell me for certain that the scene is going to stay thin.
I agree, there's no way of knowing. But what we're talking about is playing it safe. If it's not profitable, then shut bugger up. But I'll tell you one thing for nothing. We're not killing ourselves for the sake of a few bob.
£50,000, Mike.
Killing ourselves.
Mike, suggestion. Go back to work for a trial period. If the scene doesn't change, I'll try and persuade the area director to authorize the re-equipping.
Other way around. Persuade area director first. Make sure money's there. Then we'll go back for a trial period.
If I persuade you, you'll go back?
Well, for it at last. But let's just get one thing straight. You make sure money's there, we go back trial period. No change, new equipment.
Lads, fine. Yes, smashing.
Aye, nice one.
They're not very happy about it, Duncan. There's a lot of concern about about the extent of trial period?
Well, what would you consider reasonable?
Lads, 2 or 3 months?
Yeah.
Like 4 months for
I think
me.
2 months, Mike.
Back to fortnight, Duncan.
2 weeks? Don't be silly, Mike. 2 months, surely.
A month and I'll try and persuade him.
Good.
Well, I think we've both got a fair bit of persuading to do, don't you? There's a good chance we'll be back by Monday.
I think good sense will prevail, Mike.
No doubt about it, Duncan.
Morning, gentlemen. Uneventful journey, I trust. Yes, they are my day after, sir. So well in bed, yes. John Mycroft, my area deputy director of administration.
How do you do, Ada? Oh, I'm terribly sorry, sir. The computer should give out the cricket score.
And my area deputy director of mining. Pleased to meet you, sir. Adam. And my manager for industrial relations. Any idea, sir?
We met last January, sir. Myra. Well, sir, I certainly remember you.
And our production area manager, sir. I'm very, very privileged, sir. Oh, yes, everything possible, sir. At home, even cook on an open fire. And the man on the spot here, sir. Colliery manager Hargara.
Extremely pleased you could come, sir. One big happy family. Yes, well, we're all back at work now, sir. Yes, you did surprise me. The grapevine, yes. My point exactly. How can you, without producing dust?
Well,
Yes. Yes, when they start, they know what they let themselves in for, the nature of the job. That's what it's made to describe it. I've been improved all the time, sir. You can't, can you, make omelets without? No, there's no room for complacency. That's what it should be about. Give and take. Whenever you like, sir. Just give the word. People downstairs, amusing way to describe.
Here, they put bloody red carpet out at Buggy.
Men on tenor working in suits and ties. You can send your ties feet in front of the bugger. Right. Your man in leave.
No, he's not. He's God.
What's he doing in Elway?
Hey, who's got the polish, lads, eh? Give this big lump of coal a bit of shine, eh?
Hey, kid, are you going to give him the flowers or am I?
If he stops in front of me, I shoot his cloth, the trousers. Here, lads, I can see him. Here he comes, look.
About 110 degrees, sir. I'm sorry, I can't hear what you're saying. It's the dust mask you're wearing. I can't hear what you're saying. Oh, yes. Same temperature as the Bahamas, yes. Right. The dust and the heat together, yes. Terrible. Well below the limit. Hey, all right, Chairman. No need to go quite that way. Jesus Christ, the poor bugger's fainted.
Oh, lads, big lump of coal here. Bring it up, soon, won't it?
Quick, get a stretcher.
No, put him on the conveyor, it'll be quicker.
Very nice, great men take check.
Get a bloody stretcher.
I knew it was half a mile away with the bugger.
We'll get into that then.
Oh, here we go. Carry him as usual.
No speaking records, sir. It could happen to anyone.
Somebody looks at this corner.
You're going to be all right, Chairman.
I dare say you'll remember me next time, sir. Stand out and prepare the bunches.
Gentlemen, I'm quite prepared to answer your questions, provided you don't ask them all at once.
Is it true that whilst visiting the golfers, the chairman was set upon by a gang of militant miners?
Absolutely not. These things get blown up out of all proportion.
And I told you of that. There was an underground explosion.
He was tired and he fell asleep. He's a very busy man.
How long did he sleep in with your life, Mr. Tiger?
That's a complete lie, gentlemen.
Is it true that the body of the man lay in bed for 3 weeks without being discovered?
fastened to his standstill reach
I'm
this
sorry.
way.
I'm sorry, gentlemen. That's all I've got time for. I'm sorry.
Have you practiced at all since yesterday?
I left here at 11 last night. I got up at 5 this morning and I left work an hour ago.
Well, what about this evening? What are you going to do this evening? Are you going to practice?
I'm going out this evening.
You said you would practice.
And they were going to kick me head in.
Oh, well, nobody's betting you now, are they? So, what's it to be? Are you going to practice? Because if not, there's no point. We might just as well forget it.
Okay, let's forget it then, eh?
Hey! Where do you think you're going? Those men are depending on me, because in 2 weeks' time, they intend to win that competition. Yeah. I have a responsibility. You have a responsibility to those blokes.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why have I got to do it?
Because they're your mates.
I'll work with him, that's all.
Oh, aye. And how long have you been down that pit, eh?
Couple of years.
Couple of years. Aye, well, I've been down there 40 years. There's been times when those blokes all I had to rely on.
Where?
For the war.
They weren't born then, half of them.
During Depression. And loads of times since. Times you know nothing about!
It's 1981. Things have all changed.
And who do you think it would have changed them?
Oh no! Superman!
There were those blokes you're turning your nose up at.
I can't be bothered about them, they don't care about me. If I want something, I'll get it myself.
Oh, aye? Well, fuck off and teach yourself to it,
I'll
hey?
run you well.
Hey!
All right.
Oh, hey, now then, Psycho! Psycho!
The collier sleeps within his bed and dreams about the mine. But though he knows it as it is, he sees it back in time. With ponies, picks and shovels, and pit props made of wood, in tunnels low as wagon tops, where no man ever stood. But somehow Whack and Geordie and Yorkie, Kid and Jock are there, and Psycho's crawling in the head in towards a prop, to a prop that needs resetting, to fix it all alone, upon his knees and calling back, I can do it on my own. Collier, he's the earth move. The lad's not got the sense. He yanks and sweats and struggles. And death sets up his pets. Like the expert playing snooker, death lines up all the balls. And then he cues the final stroke and all the colours fall. Collier screams out loud and wakes. What can an old man do? But though he dreamed of bygone days, he knows this dream's still true. So up he rises from his bed and breathless to the scene he runs and claws the fallen rock. But death reigns there supreme. With 1 week's toll collected, the enemy steals away. And the collier has the cornet. The lad will never play.
He owed me £5.
Full promise.
Yeah. He was going to give it to me today.
I love that boy. Like you were my own son.
You know what to say about money, don't you? You can't take it with you.
Whack. Shut up.
Well, if I've not got it, and Psycho's not got it, who has got it?
You don't know what you've got till it's gone.
I can see that now.
When I think of some of the harsh words I said to him. I once caught him riding his motorbike at 50 miles an hour.
That's not fast, is it?
Through my privilege edge. You know what I did? I raised my voice to him. If only I could turn back the clock. Psycho! If you can hear me, son, I'm sorry.
What's about, Stan?
Oh, a million little regrets that came between us. Like raspberry pits between gum and denture.
Psycho! You're dead!
Where'd you get him, Psycho?
Where I said in the heading.
Get going to bed.
You call him a liar?
What I'm down on your life here. We've been crying our eyes out for you. We thought you had it, you little sod. Oh, you're bloody dead. You were nowhere near the bleeding heading, were you?
No need to get excited about it. Some bloody good job I won't tell you I'll be on the street till you rock me now.
Well, you bloody alter you selfish little bugger. Procuring grief under false pretenses is the hallmark of an arsehole.
Well, he's back, isn't he? And if he's alive, oh, great to see you, Psycho. Great to see you. Have you got that quite good?
Can I give it you tomorrow?
Shouldn't have interrupted you, Stan. He is an arsehole.
Oh, why you say you've got him in with a head Psycho?
Because he was skiving off. He's done it before.
Right.
This man here got to try and rescue you.
Go on, admit it. You skived off.
Yeah.
See what
To
that
practice. Ah, for this miserable old band.
To practice?
I'm sorry, Wal, that I got you off also.
Good lad!
I'd like to say thank you, Wally, for what you did. The rescue. Thank God it wasn't as tragic as we first thought. But I want you to know I appreciate you very much. How are you feeling now you've been on?
Not so bad.
What's been the trouble, actually?
Bad chest.
Hey, the band has had the band standing for you.
That's right.
Have you had an x-ray recently?
A couple of years ago.
And what was the result?
Category 1.
An uncertifiable pneumo. Not uncommon. Most minds have a degree of dust retention. Perhaps you should have another.
Aye, perhaps I should.
And Wally, all things considered, why did you come off the stage?
What for?
Well, you know, chicken, are you, Wally?
Prefer to stay where I am, thank you.
You know, someone of your age should be thinking of coming off the face. It's hard work. I do know what it's entail.
Aye, not much to show, is it, for 40 years, that's all, eh?
Thanks for all down, Wall.
Not much chance of doing one, is there? Stop behind that desk.
I meant having to call it today.
I don't mind having to call it today. No, I'd love to call it today. I'm talking about having something to show for it, except for 2 fucked up lungs.
Any industry related this evening, you'll get compensation for.
Oh, aye, well, even with a car, you have to pay someone to take it away.
I'm not for 1 minute blaming you, Wall, but remember, you started way before dust regulation were even thought of.
What are you saying? This has come only the last 5 years. I've been working under approved conditions.
With regular x-rays, a man can get out before it's too late.
She said, should I know x-rays?
I'm not blaming anyone, Wall.
It's your call, not...
I didn't call you a slanging man. I wanted to quite learn about the future. Now, have an x-ray for your own sake. And please, think very carefully about coming off the face. Okay?
Give us another good reason why we're gonna win today. Tell us when we ask.
We loaded down with Charlie Brown,
So we will never be, we will never be last.
we're gonna win today. Tell us when we ask.
We'll never stop until the top.
We'll only down with Johnny Brown, so we will never be, we will never be last.
It's quite a big story at the time. The local newspaper promised to give him a free supply of rock for the rest of his life on the strength of it, or a free supply of wealth. Such whim, really. But his wife said, take the rock, because her mother had been poisoned eating mussels.
Give us another good reason why
We're gonna win today. Tell us when we ask.
We play the best, so put the rest. We won't stop until we're top. We'll hold it down with Johnny Brown, so
We will never be, we will never be last.
Only thing was, he never got on to me, and he was a diabetic. He only lasted 6 months. The record that when he was called post-mortem, he got present from Blackpool running all the way through him.
Give us another good reason why
We're gonna win today. Tell us when we ask.
we're bound to win, cause Stanley's team. We play the best, so put the rest. We won't stop until we're top. We'll hold it down with Johnny Brown, so
We will never be, we will never be last.
My hands were dead upset. Misha were ready for it the first time, but this was right out of the blue. At least now she thought she'd get the insurance, which if you remember was the whole point of the bloody exercise in the first place.
Give us another good reason why
We're gonna win today. Tell us when we ask.
we dish steady to smash the teeth. We're bound to win, cause Stanley's king. We play the best, so put the rest. We won't stop until we're top. We'll hold it down with Johnny Brown, so
We will never be, we will never be last.
Only it turned out that the policy was invalid. You see, when he transpired that he was a diabetic, the insurance company said he'd taken his own life, especially as he could have chosen the Welks.
Give us another good reason why
We're gonna win today. Tell us when we ask.
we ain't the bit and touch your shit. We did Teddy to smash the teeth. We're bound to win, cause Stanley's king. We play the best, so put the rest. We won't stop until we're top. We'll hold it down with Johnny Brown, so
We will never be, we will never be last.
But when you think about it, it would have been suicide if he'd died of throwing himself up in the first place. You can see that my uncle was not only unlucky, he was also stupid. Hello. Hello.
We will never be, we will never be last.
And there it is, lads.
The sea, tossing and turning.
quite big, really.
It's a grandson. Nah, it's only water.
Aye, there's no life without the air.
Ah, well. End of poetic moment, gentlemen.
Come on, let's get the instruments unloaded. Make it snappy with all double yellow lines.
Which dressing room are we in?
Number 3. Can you make an order list for everybody? We're dressing room 3. Right, dressing room 3. Our dressing room number is 303. All right, third dressing room has been allocated to us.
Are you feeling nervous, Stanley?
No, not at all. It's on the top floor with red doors. No, yeah, that's right, the red doors.
Funny, I thought you were.
We've got about an hour, okay?
Hey, Stan, we're clugging up the door with a torch like this. Be quicker if we pass the stuff along like they passed the gear along in the line and that.
No. Each person get their own instrument down and take it to the dressing room. It's very simple. I mean, why do you have to form a line? I had my stuff out before driver return engine on.
Would you agree your baton is not the largest thing we've brought with us?
Why does he have to complicate everything all the time?
No, it's not complicated, Stanley. It's how I give the little curtains to it.
Oh, well, there you are. Themes in these comprehensive schools. But what more can I say?
Hey, I think you find them used it in Dunkirk as well, Stan.
Hey, your lad check was on a cadet officer. By the way, can they do all of us tonight?
Once and for all, we have never considered a military career at Dennis.
He said, what dressing room we invite?
Oh, right, down. Oh, my lord, I don't care.
Right, I think I'll take our at this point. Whack, you get the stuff out the back of the coach, eh? Hey, Tad, you will piss off and change character. Stan, you get the, you go on the stage, mate. Kitten, you can go on the upper corridor for Jock. I'll stick everything in the dressing room. Okay, lad? He knows who we're up against.
I don't care who we're up against. But I want it. What happened?
to me. The fact is, as far as Wally's concerned, it's had it. It's finished. We all of them only got the one life, that's the truth. And if you don't like it, and it's too strong, you make sure it doesn't happen to anyone else. That's what these men think. So get ready.
Your was last year's stuff. Hey, Paul! We're just talking about you. All right, lads.
I've been sitting.
Oh, right in front.
You'll be all right. You can prod Stan if he goes wrong.
Hey, if you tap your feet round the wall, you'll just about hold a beat. Well, loads of luck here, lads. Hey, thanks, Paul. Good looks, Frank. Go on then, Whack. Go on then, Jock. Enjoy it, Jonesy boy. Cheers, Walker. Now then, Psycho. Now, remember what I told you. You'll be on your own, but don't be scared. The rest of the lads will be with you. Okay?
you.
Gosh, I was miles away.
I was tapping.
I know! You stand so hard, the music fell off your stand.
Hey, lads, is that the results?
Oh, God, I'm not pissed enough for results.
Hey, hang on, wait for me!
Hey, now, mate. Sorry, look. Do you want to hear the results? No, I just want to say how well you did tonight.
I only did what you told me.
No, it was nothing to do with me tonight.
I don't know about that.
No. Were you?
Well, anyway. Thanks, Wall.
You're welcome, lad, and do me a favour, will you? You keep that whole thing. No good to me, now. I'm no good to it, eh? One of the two. Are you sure? Of course I'm sure. But I'll go with it.
You could hang it over your mantelpiece.
No fear, lad. You wait till you keep it. Just promise me one thing. You can have that cornet, but you mustn't stay down fit.
And in third place for the 19th year running.
Is that a deal?
I can't accept it. Not on that condition. Not now, Wall. I mean, they are my mates after all.
Well, you keep it, laddie. No strings. You earned it. Hey, I've got some champagne.
Come on, then, get the buggy rolls.
Here go on. Hey.
Have you cooked fine now over again?
What's written to them?
Hey, here it comes. Stanley's big moment. Lads, mates, comrades.
That's right. I'm welcome backwards, but it's bugger else from you.
Well, I must be getting a bit pissed, Geordie. Hey, say, after you play your cards right, I'll have Dennis transferred to a comprehensive school. No, but seriously though, what I'm trying to say is that, well, what Wally's done with Psycho over the last few weeks, well, no bugger else could have done it. Well, what he says to me is that he's got an awful lot left to give. And more than ever, in fact. I mean, you'd have to be daft not to see that. And, well, me, I hanker for the children. So, why don't I step down for... You meant to say no at this point.
Stanley.
Oh, well. Go while you're on top. That's what I reckon. What do you say?
Oh, don't worry, just cough. We'll understand, all right?
Hey, whack, for once, man. Why don't you shut your bloody gobber? Well, look, lads, if it's what you all want.
I'm sure it is, Wall.
Aye. To our newfound leader.
What it is? Whoa. Cheers, lads.